All right, everybody, we are live in Auckland. Hopefully you all can hear me well. I'm going to go ahead and get things rolling here.
Auckland ground, New Zealand 147 with information, hotel, requesting push and start.
All right. So I got several different camera views for you all today, so I hope you'll enjoy those. This is a one-runway airport. I don't know if you all have Auckland or not, but this is just going to be a chill stream. We're just going to chill out, handle some jets, and enjoy the weekend. So here we go. New Zealand 147, pushback approved, expect runway 05 right. Our wind
expect runway 05 right, New Zealand 147.
Today is very minimal. It's 130 at 5. We're going to use runway 05 right. That's going to be the game plan. Hope you all are doing well this Easter weekend. It's been nothing but a monsoon of rain here in Michigan. It's literally raining again outside. I mean, it has just been constant, absolutely constant. But it looks like it's nice and sunny here in New Zealand. So we have that going for us today. All right, looks like we have a New Zealand that is coming in on our D-Bright. So they'll make contact with us here any moment.
Auckland Tower, New Zealand 1252 on final 05 right.
New Zealand 1252, radar contact, continue approach, runway 05 right.
Roger, runway 05 right, New Zealand 1252. Auckland ground, New Zealand 147 ready to taxi.
New Zealand 147, taxi to runway 05 right via Bravo, Juliet Alpha.
Taxi to runway 05 right via Bravo, Juliet Alpha, New Zealand 147.
All right, I'll head in the tower and show you guys exactly here the route that I'm having them go. They're going down taxiway Bravo. Then they're kind of slanting there on Juliet over to Alpha, all the way down to 05 right. So that'll be the direction that we will be taking a lot of these. Of course, it'll be contingent on if anyone's on pushback there between Delta 1 and Charlie 5. If they are, we may reroute them to like Bravo 3 or something of that nature, or Bravo 4, depending on where the pushbacks are. But for the most part, this will be the route that we will have them go today. And again, our wind is 130 at 5, so it's very nominal at this point. Let's go ahead and clear this New Zealand to land. New Zealand 1252, runway 05 right, clear to land.
Runway 05 right, clear to land, New Zealand 1252.
All right, so she's headed down to 05 right. And I'm sure we'll have some more pushbacks here. New Zealand has been fun. I've messed around with it. I did do a video from New Zealand, and that was a lot of fun. And thought we would do a live stream from here. Just kind of a chill airport. So I don't have to ignore you guys if you all want to chat or something. Nothing but sunshine in San Diego. Yep. You gotta love San Diego. Never been there, but anytime I've seen San Diego, it's been a lot of sunshine for sure. Looks like we're getting a little bit of a haze here in New Zealand. Yeah, we got a little bit of a haze. It's a nice clear day, but it's kind of hazy. Might be warm there. All right. A little bit of a tower view.
Auckland ground, New Zealand 441 with information hotel, requesting push and start.
New Zealand 441, pushback approved, facing south.
Pushback approved facing south, New Zealand 441.
Yeah, I would say at 10 it becomes a little bit more of a factor, for sure. Yeah, they're down there under there. There we go. Yeah, I would say it becomes a little bit more of a factor there. At 5, I'm not as concerned.
555 with information hotel, requesting push and start.
You start getting up to 15 knots, 20 knots, then it really becomes a factor. Okay, who else did we have just call us? Okay, New Zealand 555. Go ahead and go into the tower. You guys can see here on the 8ers. It's already got 441 on pushback. New Zealand 555, standby. I'm going to just have them stand by.
Roger, New Zealand 555.
Snow in Minneapolis? Really? After 80-degree day? Yeah.
Auckland ground, Jetstar 263 with information hotel, requesting push
That's
and start.
pretty crazy, Liam. Pretty crazy. I mean, we've had craziness here in Michigan. It's been kind of a weird end of winter and spring here. Yeah, absolutely weird. I'm literally, my front yard right now is several inches of water. My backyard, certain areas, several inches of water.
New Zealand 441 ready to taxi.
I got farm field around me, all kinds of water, and I've got a bunch of geese out there. They literally think it's like a pond in the farm field. They're all hanging out there. New Zealand 441, taxi to runway 05 right via Alpha. We're just going to have them go straight down to Alpha.
Taxi to runway 05 right via Alpha. New Zealand 441.
1252 is coming in, our first arrival. There they are touching down. Then we got to get those other two pushed back. New Zealand.
Right, line up and wait. New Zealand 147.
Auckland Tower, New Zealand 5114 on final 05 right.
New Zealand 5114. Runway 05 right. Radar contact, continue approach. Okay, we're going to go ahead and let's get New Zealand 555 pushed back. They're going to be right, let's see, on this screen, right here. New Zealand 555, pushback approved, facing south. New Zealand 147, runway 05 right, clear for takeoff.
Pushback approved facing south, New Zealand 555.
Runway 05 right, cleared for takeoff. New Zealand 147.
New Zealand 1252, taxi to ramp via Kilo. New Zealand 1252, taxi to ramp via Alpha Kilo. There we go.
Taxi to ramp via Alpha Kilo. New Zealand.
All right, here goes our first departure of the day. Man, FK, that is, yeah, that's pretty cool. 75 to 90 plus all month. Wow, never had a winner. Yeah, I wish I could say we never had a winner, but we sure had one. And let me tell you, the energy bills just ridiculous this year. Absolutely ridiculous here in Michigan. I don't know, Liam, what it's like in Minnesota. Has your energy prices just skyrocketed there? Because my furnace was constantly running.
Auckland ground, New Zealand 555 ready to taxi.
Let's go ahead and head on down here. There's the Jetstar. That's a pretty cool livery. Give you guys some views by the terminals here. New Zealand 555, taxi to runway 05 right via Alpha.
Taxi to runway 05 right via Alpha, New Zealand 555.
We'll get Jetstar pushed back here once New Zealand clears. New Zealand 147, turn right, heading 100, contact departure.
Departure on 128.2, New Zealand 147.
Jetstar 263, pushback approved, facing south.
south. Jetstar 263.
New Zealand 5114, runway 05 right, clear to land. They're probably about 12 miles out.
Runway 05 right, clear to land. New Zealand 5.
New Zealand 441, wind is 120 at 7, runway 05 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 05 right, clear for takeoff. New Zealand 441.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping.
New Zealand 5081 with information India. Requesting push and start.
Kind of hoping it starts to dry out here because the rain has just been. It's been crazy. The rivers are starting to get high. We got a lot of rivers where I live, so got to kind of keep an eye on those.
With information India. Requesting push and start.
All right, so we got a Jetstar 134. That's the one here that is. Where is that one at on the other side? In fact, I think I got. Let's see what camera views I have over there. I'm not sure where that one's. Oh, maybe it's this one. I don't know where that one's at. Where's that Jetstar? Oh, it might be this little one. It's this little one down here. Yep. Jetstar 134. Pushback approved. Expect runway 05 right.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 05 right. Jetstar 134.
And then we have over here
Auckland ground. Qantas 146 heavy with information India.
another New Zealand that needs to be pushed back. Let's see, they're down here somewhere. Maybe over here. I can't half remember. I think it's that one there. Trying to remember my camera views.
Jetstar 263 ready to taxi.
Back in 1949, you got snow in August. Wow. How much was it? Was it just a trace of snow, or was it a decent amount? New Zealand 5081, pushback approved. Expect runway 05 right. New Zealand 555, runway 05 right. Line up behind next landing. They're just about on short final.
Command requirement missing. New Zealand 5081.
New Zealand 5081, pushback approved. Expect runway 05 right. Thank you.
Runway 05 right. Line up behind next landing aircraft. New Zealand 555.
Jetstar 263, taxi to runway 05 right via Alpha. Just going to have them go straight down to Alpha.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 05 right. New Zealand 5081.
New Zealand 441, turn left heading 20, contact departure.
Taxi to runway 05 right via Alpha. Jetstar 263. Departure on 128.2. New Zealand 441. Good day.
All right, here comes our arrival. Nice little touchdown there.
Auckland ground. Jetstar 134 ready to taxi.
Yeah, like a quarter of an inch, yep. Only July, we haven't gotten snow. Wow. Latest was in 64, huh? Man, that's just crazy. Jetstar 134, taxi to runway 05 right via Kilo Echo Lima Alpha.
Taxi to runway 05 right.
Show you guys the taxiway we're taking for them.
Alpha. Jetstar 134.
Kilo Echo Lima Alpha. Let's go ahead and we'll get this one on the roll. New Zealand 555, runway 05 right. Clear for takeoff. New Zealand 5081, taxi to runway 05 right via Delta Kilo Alpha.
Runway 05 right. Clear for takeoff. New Zealand
I really don't like
555.
that. New Zealand 5081, taxi to runway 05 right via Bravo Juliet Alpha. Let's do that instead, sir.
Taxi to runway 05 right via Delta Kilo Alpha. New Zealand 5.
New Zealand 5114, taxi to ramp via Bravo 4 Bravo Charlie 5. Looks like we got a Qantas. Let me move this down.
Alpha. New Zealand 5081.
Got a Qantas in the picture now.
Taxi to ramp via Bravo 4, Bravo, Charlie 5, New Zealand 5114.
Jetstar 263, wind is 120 at runway 05 right, clear for immediate takeoff. Just going to let them roll.
Runway 05 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. Jetstar 263.
Yeah, at this rate, yep. Could very well have a blizzard in July. New Zealand 555, turn right, heading 100, contact departure.
Departure on 128.2, New Zealand 555. Good day.
All right, we'll go ahead and get Qantas on pushback. Qantas 146 heavy, pushback approved. Expect runway 05 right.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 05 right. Qantas 146 heavy.
All right, we'll get that one pushed back. We got this one on the roll. We got another Jetstar taxiing down. We've got this New Zealand coming down Alpha. We have that one going to their gate. Everything's ship-shape so far here in Auckland. Liam, how long do you go to California for? And do you do that every year or? Man, I'm noticing a lot of these models with the Just Flight, the gear is not retracting. The more I've messed with it, the more I've noticed that the gear isn't going up on a lot of these models. So that's one bummer. Jetstar 263, turn right, heading 100, contact departure. New Zealand 5081, runway 05 right, clear for takeoff. Wind is 120 at 7.
Departure on 128.2. Jetstar 263. Good day.
How's Qantas doing over here?
Right, clear for takeoff. New Zealand 5081.
Look at that.
Auckland ground. Qantas 146 heavy ready to taxi.
Qantas 146 heavy, taxi to runway 05 right via Foxtrot Mike Alpha.
Taxi to runway 05 right via Foxtrot Mike Alpha. Qantas 146 heavy.
All right, so far we got no other
Tower, New Zealand 5022 on final 05 right.
no other planes ready for pushback. New Zealand 5022 radar contact, continue approach runway 05 right.
Roger, runway 05 right, New Zealand 5022.
Jetstar 134 runway 05 right, line up and wait. First time to California,
Runway
that's
05
cool.
Right. Line up and wait, Jetstar 134.
Yeah, they're not reliable yet. Absolutely. And I have not heard if they're working on fixes yet for this, for some of these little issues. All right, they're up. Jetstar 134, runway 05 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 05 right, cleared for takeoff, Jetstar 134.
Here comes our heavy. Qantas, I believe it's a 330-300 Airbus. By looking at it, but I could be wrong. I'm no expert at looking at these jets and knowing every single one of them. A lot of you guys are a lot better than me at that. New Zealand 5081, turn right, heading 120, contact departure. Yeah, A330-300.
Check-in 7791, final 0
Guess at least I got that one right. All right, we have a Chatham that's coming in. Let's go ahead and hop into the tower for a minute. We got Chatham that just made contact with us, and we have a New Zealand that's coming in. Go ahead and clear the New Zealand to land. New Zealand 5022, runway 05 right, clear to land. Chatham 779er, radar contact, continue approach, runway 05 right.
Runway 05 right, clear to land. New Zealand 5022.
Jetstar 134, turn right, heading 120, contact departure.
Roger, runway 05 right, Chatham 779er.
All right, got them off
Departure
and
on
going.
128.2, Jetstar 134. Good day.
Let's head on back down here, get another close view of Qantas. We should be able to get them out of here before the New Zealand. New Zealand's about 13 miles out. Qantas 146 heavy, wind is 120 at 7, runway 05 right, clear for... Yeah, I keep playing with these models because a lot of people want to see them. But yeah, Urges is probably the go-to if you want reliability for sure. All right, Qantas, get on the roll here. Get onto the roll. Is my mic cutting out? I have no idea if it is or not. Let me know. It's showing it's working, but I have no idea. All right, there goes Qantas. Everything's good for you? Okay. Yeah, everything's showing that it's working on my end. But who knows with the interwebs? Chatham 779er, runway 05 right, cleared to land. Number 2.
Runway 05 right, cleared to land. Chatham 779er.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, definitely let me know if you guys are having any kind of a problem here. And glad it is working now. Qantas 146 heavy, turn left, heading 360, contact departure.
Departure on 128.2, Qantas 146 heavy. Good day.
Talk about unreliable. Oh, man. All right, they're about, let's see, I don't know, 7 miles out. We'll head on over here. Watch this one taxi on in. Man, if I could pick any state to move to, what would it be? I don't know. Probably, it would probably be somewhere south, and the main reason would be because that's where my kids are, is south. I have one that's in Indianapolis right now, the Indianapolis area, and then I have my daughter and son-in-law and our 2 grandchildren that live in Missouri. New Zealand 5022 taxi to ramp via Alpha Bravo 4 Bravo Charlie 5. Show you guys where that one's headed.
Taxi to ramp via Alpha. Bravo 4, Bravo, Charlie 5, New Zealand 5022.
And we'll go ahead and take a look at our next arrival as they are coming in. And again, they're called Chatham. Let's zoom in on them. Look, they got a green livery. Nicely done. All right. Let's head on back over here. We'll watch this other one taxi in. We've got nothing else on the D-Bright coming in for arrivals, and I think we'll have some more pushbacks here shortly. Yeah,
New Zealand 107 with information India, requesting push and start.
Gas here early last week was like a 420. I filled up yesterday at, I want to say 360. New Zealand 104, pushback approved, facing south. Pushback approved, facing south. Let's try that again. New Zealand 107, pushback approved, facing south.
Pushback approved, facing south. New Zealand 107.
Chatham 779er, taxi to ramp via Alpha Bravo 6. Yeah, I'll show you guys where that one's going.
Via Alpha, Bravo 6, Chatham 779er.
So they're going to head right down Bravo 6 to Delta 1, basically, but it's pretty close to the same.
New Zealand 5047 with information India, requesting push and start.
New Zealand 5047, pushback approved, facing south. I'll go ahead and shorten these up just a hair, make these a little smaller, maybe.
Auckland ground.
Do that.
New Zealand 8139 with information India, requesting push and start.
New Zealand 8139, pushback approved, facing south. So we're going to have 3 of them here on pushback.
Approved, facing south. New Zealand 8139.
There's that one. There's this one, kind of behind the pylon there. And we got this one.
Auckland ground, New Zealand 8222 with information India.
692. Wow. That's some craziness there. New Zealand 8222, pushback approved, expect runway 05 right. All right, we'll head on over there. There they are.
05 right, New Zealand 8222.
Auckland ground, New Zealand 107 ready to taxi.
We've got a lot going on here at this little airport.
Auckland ground, New Zealand 8270 with information India, requesting push and start.
8270. Wow.
New Zealand 5074 on final 05 right.
New Zealand 5074, radar contact, continue approach runway 05 right.
Roger, runway 05 right, New Zealand 5074.
Auckland ground, New Zealand 5047 ready to taxi.
We got several of these that are just about ready. New Zealand 107, taxi to runway 05 right via Bravo Juliet Alpha.
Taxi to runway 05 right via Bravo Juliet Alpha. New Zealand 107.
All right, there they go.
Ground, New Zealand 8139 are ready to taxi.
New Zealand 8139, follow company.
Follow company, New Zealand 8139er.
New Zealand 5047, follow company. All right, they're going to all follow each other. That's good.
New Zealand 5047.
New Zealand 5074. Wind is 120 at 7. Runway 05 right, cleared to land. Go ahead and clear them.
Runway 05 right, clear to land, New Zealand 5074.
$152, 22 gallons. Oh my goodness, Liam. Man. That is painful. Absolutely painful there. All right, so we got the March of the Penguins here, literally. Black and white colors and all. Heading down to 05 right. We got this one on pushback. New Zealand 8270 pushback approved, facing south. We're going to get this one pushed back.
Pushback approved, facing south.
So we got a lot of
8270.
departures here. Yeah, the gas price is absolutely crazy. I've been watching the oil futures bounce all around. Very volatile.
Auckland ground, New Zealand 8222 ready to taxi.
New Zealand 8222 standby.
Roger, New Zealand 8222.
New Zealand 8222 taxi to runway 05 right via Bravo 4 Alpha. They're going to hang a left at that taxiway
Taxi
right
to
there.
runway 05 right via Bravo 4 Alpha, New Zealand 8222.
And then we've got another one that's
Auckland
going to
ground,
request
New
pushback.
Zealand 1265 with information India, requesting push and start.
New Zealand 1265 pushback approved, facing south.
Pushback approved, facing south. New Zealand 1265.
Yeah, electric cars and
Auckland ground, New Zealand 50190 with information India, requesting push and start.
I know like a lot of people here in Michigan struggle with them with the cold weather and whatnot. And the charging and some different things. You know, it gets extremely cold here in Michigan, it gets extremely
Auckland
cold in
ground, New Zealand
Minnesota.
8270 ready to taxi.
Wow, we got a lot going on down here right now, which is pretty cool.
Auckland ground, New Zealand 8095 with information India, requesting push
New
and
Zealand
start.
8270 taxi to runway 05 right via Bravo Juliet Alpha. New Zealand 107 runway 05 right. Line up behind next landing. We've got this one coming
Taxi to runway
in.
05 right
We're going to
via
wait
Bravo,
on
Juliet
these taking
Alpha,
off.
New Zealand 8270.
We're going to continue to
Runway
push
05
back
right.
here.
Line up behind next landing aircraft. New Zealand
Got a couple more
107.
that are on the board for pushback. All right, let's go ahead and hop on down here. We'll watch this one come in. Like I said, we got two more that are going to be ready for pushback here. Then we're going to bang a lot of these out. Looks like we're going to have another arrival come in too. They'll make contact with us
Auckland
here
ground,
shortly.
New Zealand 1265 ready to taxi.
New Zealand 1265 taxi to runway 05 right via Bravo Juliet Alpha.
Taxi to runway 05 right via Bravo, Juliet, Alpha, New Zealand 1265.
Auckland Tower, New Zealand 554 on final 05 right.
New Zealand 554 radar contact. Can you approach runway 05 right? New Zealand 554 runway 05 right radar contact. Continue approach. There we go.
Runway 05
All right, they should be taxiing into position.
554.
We'll get them on the roll once we get these guys off. New Zealand 5019 pushback approved, facing south. New Zealand 8095 pushback approved, facing south. We'll get those going.
Pushback approved facing south, New Zealand 5019. Pushback approved facing south, New Zealand 8095.
New Zealand 107, runway 05 right. Clear for takeoff.
Runway 05 right. Cleared for takeoff. New Zealand 107.
New Zealand 5074, taxi to ramp via Alpha Bravo 6 Delta 1. All right, there they go.
Taxi to ramp via Alpha Bravo 6 Delta 1. New Zealand 50.
New Zealand 8139, runway 05 right. Line up and wait.
Runway 05 right.
Got to get all these
Line up and wait.
turboprops out of here.
139er.
Yeah, solar's become huge around here too. Literally, I could see about a half a mile across the farm field here in front of my house, and there's all kinds of solar panels everywhere. New Zealand 8139er, wind is 120 at 7, runway 05 right, clear for takeoff. New Zealand 5047, runway 05 right, line up and wait.
Runway 05 right. Clear for takeoff. New Zealand 8139er.
New Zealand 107, turn right, heading 100, contact departure.
Runway 05 right. Line up and wait. New Zealand 5047.
Departure on 128.2. New Zealand 107. Good day.
All right, got them out of here.
Ground, New Zealand 8095 ready to taxi. Auckland ground. New Zealand 5019 ready to taxi.
New Zealand 5019, taxi to runway 05 right via Bravo Juliet Alpha. New Zealand 8095, follow company.
Taxi to runway 05 right via Bravo Juliet Alpha.
Hey, we got a heavy
New Zealand
coming in.
5019.
A land.
Follow company. New Zealand 8095.
New Zealand 5047, runway 05 right, clear for takeoff. New Zealand 82222. Actually, I'm going to hold them, I think.
Runway 05 right. Cleared for takeoff. New Zealand 5047.
New Zealand 554, runway 05 right, cleared to land. We'll go ahead and clear them to land.
Runway 05 right. Clear to land. New Zealand 554.
New Zealand 8222, runway 05 right, line up behind next landing.
Runway 05 right. Line up behind next landing aircraft. New Zealand 8222.
Auckland Tower. Land 800 heavy on final 05
There's our
right.
heavy. Land 800 heavy, radar contact, continue approach, runway 05 right.
Roger. Runway 05 right. Land 800 heavy.
Auckland ground. New Zealand 8171 with information India. Requesting push and start.
New Zealand 8171, pushback approved, spread runway 05 right. We'll get them
Back up.
on
Expect runway
pushback.
05 right. New Zealand
Got a nice queue
8171.
going here. New Zealand 8139, contact departure. New Zealand 5047, turn left heading 20, contact departure.
Departure on 128.2. New Zealand 8139er. Good day.
Departure on 128.2.
All right, here comes our New Zealand
5047.
arrival.
Good day. Auckland ground. New Zealand 443 with information India. Requesting push and start.
New Zealand 443, pushback approved, expect runway 05 right.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 05 right. New Zealand 443.
All right, let's see how many more of these we can bang out before the heavy comes in. New Zealand 554, taxi to ramp via Alpha Bravo 6 Delta 1.
Taxi to ramp via Alpha Bravo 6 Delta 1. New Zealand 5.
New Zealand 8222, runway 05 right, clear for takeoff. New Zealand 8270, runway 05 right, line up and wait.
right, cleared for takeoff. New Zealand 8222.
Runway 05 right. Line up and wait. New Zealand 8270.
All right, we're going to see if we can get these two out before the heavy comes in.
05 right.
Not too sure. Should be able to. Maybe. If not, I'll have to have them go around. Might have to have them go around. We'll see.
Auckland ground. New Zealand 8171 ready to taxi.
New Zealand 8270, runway 05 right, clear for immediate takeoff.
Runway 05 right. Clear for immediate departure.
I might be a bad controller here. New Zealand 8171, taxi runway 05 right via Bravo, Juliet Alpha.
Taxi to runway 05
I'm
right.
cutting
via
it
Bravo,
close.
Juliet Alpha. New Zealand 8171.
Auckland ground. New Zealand 443 ready to taxi.
I don't know. He gets to that threshold. This is going to be close.
Going around line 800.
Yeah, he's going around. Land 800 heavy. Go around.
Go around line 800 heavy.
Land 800 heavy. Turn right heading 100. I'll get you sequence back in.
Turn right heading 100.
Or departure
line
will.
800 heavy.
Bad Gen X gamer. New Zealand 8222, contact departure.
Departure on 128.2. New Zealand 8222. Good day.
New Zealand 8270, contact departure. Yep, nope, go around.
Departure on 128.2. New Zealand 8270. Good day.
Yep, very true, unknown. New Zealand 1265, runway 05 right, clear for takeoff. New Zealand 8052, radar contact, continue approach, runway 05 right. New Zealand 443, taxi to runway 05 right via Kilo Echo Lima Mike Alpha. Go ahead and head into the tower so you guys
Runway
can
05 right.
see what's
Clear
going
for
on in
takeoff.
here.
New Zealand 1265.
Go ahead and get these out of here.
Runway 05 right. New Zealand 8052.
Hopefully you guys can see those okay. I use a
Taxi
different
to runway
screen.
05 right via Kilo Echo Lima Mike Alpha. New Zealand 443.
Land 800 heavy, contact departure. They'll get you sequenced back in, big boy.
Departure on 128.2. Line 800 heavy.
New Zealand
Good day.
8052, runway 05 right. Clear to land.
Runway 05 right. Clear to land. New Zealand 8052.
New Zealand 5019, runway 05 right, line up and wait.
Runway 05 right. Line up and wait. New Zealand 5019.
Hey, thank you very much. Thank you very much, FKINSD. I really appreciate it. Thanks for swinging on in. Have a great week. For sure. Thank you so much. Appreciate the love and support. Really do. Means a lot. Means a lot, everybody. So thanks for swinging on in. All right, let's go ahead and let's see. New Zealand 5019, runway 05 right, clear for immediate takeoff. Get them out of here. Let's head on back down to the airfield.
05 right. Cleared for immediate takeoff. New Zealand 5019.
We'll definitely get them out before this one gets in, so no worries there. New Zealand 8095, runway 05 right, line up behind next landing. New Zealand 1265, turn right, heading 100, contact departure. Good day.
Runway 05 right. Line up behind next landing aircraft. New Zealand 8095. Departure on 128.2. New Zealand 1265. Good day.
All right, so we got this one coming on down, so we'll have these three here. to get out of here. We got this one coming in, and we got this one just now lifting off. And I'm just now seeing the comment from Aviator. Good evening from Holland. Good evening to you also from Michigan. Sorry I missed your comment. But thank you so much for the greeting. New Zealand 5019. Turn right heading 100. Contact departure. All right, here comes our next arrival.
Negative. I'm in the air.
I know you're in the air. Come on.
5019.
New Zealand 5019. Turn right heading 100. Contact departure. Thank you, thank you.
Departure on 128.2. New Zealand 5019.
New Zealand 8095, runway 05 right, line up and wait.
Runway 05 right. Line up and wait. New Zealand 8095. Auckland Tower, New Zealand 674 on final 05 right.
New Zealand 674, radar contact, continue approach, runway 05 right. New Zealand 674, radar contact, continue approach, runway 05 right.
Roger, runway 05 right. New Zealand 674.
All right, they're going to pull off here. We'll get this next one on the roll. New Zealand 8095, wind is 110 at 6, runway 05 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 05 right, cleared for takeoff. New Zealand 8095.
All right, we'll get the next one to line up and wait. New Zealand 8171, runway 05 right, line up and wait. So do any of you
Runway
guys
05
have...
right, line up and wait. New Zealand 8171.
Do any of you guys have Auckland that are in here? If you do, what do you think of it? New Zealand 8051, taxi to ramp by Bravo 5. Go ahead and scoot down here for a little bit, give you guys a different camera view.
New Zealand 8155 with information.
New Zealand
Juliet,
8052,
requesting
taxi to ramp via Bravo 5.
Taxi to ramp via Bravo 5. New Zealand 8052.
New Zealand 8155, pushback approved, facing west.
Pushback approved, facing west. New Zealand 8155.
New Zealand 8171, wind is 110 at 6, runway 05 right, clear for takeoff. New Zealand 443, runway 05 right, line up and wait. Still got that little haze in the background
Runway
here
05 right, cleared for takeoff.
in New Zealand,
8171.
but it's a beautiful day.
Runway 05 right, line up and wait. New Zealand 443.
Yeah, easy to handle. It's relaxing.
Auckland ground. Qantas 126 heavy with information Juliet. Requesting push and start.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it, and there's always a flow, which is nice for the most part. There might be some gaps here and there. New Zealand 8095, turn left heading 340, contact departure. But it's very enjoyable. I wanted to do a live stream from here with you guys. Oh, did I put Jim the wrong way? I did, didn't I? And he won't taxi back to the gate now. Oh. Great job. Great job, Billy boy. Great job.
155 ready to taxi.
New Zealand 443, runway 05 right, clear for takeoff. My goodness.
Runway 05 right, cleared for takeoff. New Zealand 443.
What a rookie mistake. And you guys saw it live. You saw it happen live. I don't edit any of my videos either that I do for this. So you'll catch them in there, but it's kind of the first time I've done that live. New Zealand 8171, turn right, heading 100, contact departure.
Departure on 128.2. New Zealand 8171.
Oh, you bought Berlin's. Okay.
Auckland Tower. New Zealand 440.
Have you played that yet,
right.
Liam? Yeah, Air New Zealand has nice colors. I like the design. You know, we'll go here and look at my mistake. But I like it. I like it. I'm going to have to delete that plane, though, which is a bummer. I absolutely hate deleting them. But going to have to delete that one. Everybody say bye-bye now. That's what we say. Okay, let's get back here. Get focused, Gen X. New Zealand 674, runway 05 right, clear to land.
Runway 05 right, cleared to land. New Zealand 674.
New Zealand 443, turn right, heading 140, contact departure.
Departure on 128.2, New Zealand 443.
Well, you'll have to let me know, Liam, how you like it when you get familiar with it. Let me know what your impressions are. New Zealand 440, radar contact, continue approach, runway 05 right. All right, let's head on down there and check out our
Roger.
arrival.
Runway 05 right. New Zealand 440.
There we go. We have nothing on... Well, we do have one on pushback. We have a Qantas. Qantas 126 heavy, pushback approved, facing south. So we get to have another heavy depart.
Pushback approved facing south. Qantas 126 heavy.
Thank you all for joining me and hanging out with me here at Auckland, New Zealand. This is a lot of fun. I enjoy just hanging out with you guys. We'll go ahead and taxi this one in. They're going to go in on Bravo 6. New Zealand 674 taxi to ramp via Alpha Bravo 6 Delta 1. Show you guys what that
Taxi
looks
to
like.
ramp via Alpha Bravo 6 Delta 1. New Zealand
You zoom in, you
674.
see there it is, Bravo 6. And then it goes over, kind of shifts over to the right a little bit for Delta 1 there. And we have one arrival coming in, so a little bit of a break here.
Auckland ground. New Zealand 5125 with information, Juliet. Requesting push and start.
New Zealand 5125, pushback approved. Expect runway 05 right.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 05 right. New Zealand 5125.
Yeah, let's go check out that Qantas, shall we? Let's see if I can remember. There we go. Right there. Actually, over here we get a pretty good look. I forgot I put that camera in there.
Auckland ground. Qantas 126 heavy ready to taxi.
You did a flight in a Delta yesterday? You slammed it so hard? Hey, I've done that before. Yeah. Sometimes I have buttered landings, and then other times, not so much. You Ryanair'd it. That's what I call it. Ryanair'd it. Qantas 126 heavy, taxi to runway 05 right via Foxtrot Mike Alpha.
Taxi to runway 05 right via Foxtrot. Mike Alpha. Qantas 126 heavy. Auckland ground. New Zealand 5125 ready to taxi.
New Zealand 5125 taxi to runway 05 right via Charlie 5 Bravo Juliet Alpha.
Taxi to runway 05 right via Charlie 5. Bravo Juliet Alpha. New Zealand
There's our
5125.
Qantas.
Going around New Zealand 440.
Oh, I was too busy playing around, guys. I didn't clear one. Yep. All right, well, That's okay. New Zealand 440, contact departure.
Departure on 128.2, New Zealand.
Yeah, we're going to go
440.
ahead and, anyway, I'm just chilling out.
New Zealand 622 on final 05 right.
That probably not quite as focused as I should be, right? Airports in Europe. What do I have in Europe? I don't have very many. I have a lot of them that are in the States. Man, I would really have to check and see what I have off the top of my head for Europe. I would think I have maybe a couple. Maybe. I probably need to pick some up, though. Because I'm mostly grabbing the ones in the States. New Zealand 622, radar contact, key approach runway 05 right.
Roger, runway 05 right. New Zealand 622.
We'll get this big bird out of here. Yeah, I wonder what ones they're working on. I'm not really in the know on what ones they're coming out with. It's always a surprise to me. I know some guys kind of know when it's, you know, what's coming out, or they get an early access or something, but that would be cool if they had Minneapolis, St. Paul. That would be cool. Qantas 126 heavy, wind is 110 at 6, runway 05 right, clear for immediate takeoff.
Runway 05 right. Cleared for immediate takeoff. Qantas 126 heavy.
Auckland Tower, Qantas 145 heavy on final 05 right.
That's the only Delta hub missing. Wow, I didn't know that. Qantas 145 heavy. Radar contact, continue approach runway 05 right. Qantas 145 heavy. Radar contact, continue approach runway 05 right. We'll get you in this time. I apologize.
Roger, runway 05 right. Qantas 145 heavy.
Yeah,
Auckland ground, New Zealand 677 with information Juliet, requesting push and start.
I've done a couple flights there at Microsoft Flight Simulator at MSP. I'm not super familiar with the airport, but done a couple there. New Zealand 677, pushback approved, spec runway 05 right. New Zealand 677, pushback approved, spec runway 05 right. Thank you.
Command requirement missing.
Yeah, I know, I flubbed it up.
Pushback approved, expect runway 05 right. New Zealand 677.
I'm a little off my game today. Let's go down here. Check out this view. Hey, the landing gear went up on that one. New Zealand 622, runway 05 right, cleared to land. Qantas 145 heavy, runway 05 right, cleared to land. Number 2.
Runway 05 right. Cleared to land. New Zealand 622.
Qantas 126 heavy, turn left, heading 340, contact departure. It is a shame, and I talk
Runway
about
05
that.
right, cleared to land. Qantas 145 heavy.
I talk about that on occasion,
Departure
you
on
know.
128.2. Qantas 126
It would be nice if that
Good day.
nose wheel would turn. It'd be nice if the wheels turned. You know, they kind of have like a shim to the wheel, so it gives it that illusion, but it's really not turning. New Zealand 5125, runway 05 right, line up and wait. We'll head on down there.
Runway 05 right. Line up and wait. New Zealand 5125.
As soon as this one gets off, we'll get that one out. We'll get our Qantas in. That
Auckland Tower, New Zealand 953 on final 05 right.
I screwed up on earlier. New Zealand 622, taxi to ramp via Alpha Bravo 4 Bravo Charlie 5. New Zealand 5125, wind is 110 at 6, runway 05 right, clear for takeoff. Get on out of here.
Taxi to ramp via Alpha Bravo 4 Bravo Charlie 5, New Zealand 622. Runway 05 right. Clear for takeoff. New Zealand 5125.
Auckland ground. New Zealand 677 ready to taxi.
New Zealand 677, taxi to runway 05 right via Kilo Echo Mike Alpha.
Taxi to runway 05 right. Via Kilo Echo Mike Alpha. New Zealand 677.
Come on, this little turd needs to get going here. Now we got plenty of room. We got plenty of room this time. But you definitely have to get used to the different airports as far as when the arrivals are coming in, if you can get the planes out quick enough on the runway. The issue I've noticed for this particular airport, we go down, is on a slant to 05 right. And so it takes a little bit more time for the jet to turn than it would if it was straight like Alpha 9 is. So you definitely have to think about that. All right, let's catch our heavy as it comes in. I don't want to miss our heavy coming in here. New Zealand 5125, turn right, heading 100, contact departure. Get them handed off quick. Come on.
Departure on 128.2. New Zealand 5125. Good day.
There we go. Wow, that's crazy, Liam. I didn't even realize that. Aviator Renee, you quit Flight Sim on your PC. What was the main reason for that? Just out of curiosity. Are you playing on another console or? All right, let's get Qantas taxied in. There they are.
Auckland
Let's
Tower,
see. Let's go down here.
8456 on final 05 right.
New Zealand 953, runway 05 right, clear to land. New Zealand 8456, radar contact, continue approach, runway 05 right. Qantas 145, heavy taxi to ramp via Alpha Juliet Bravo Kilo Foxtrot.
Runway 05 right. Clear to land. New Zealand 953. Roger. Runway 05 right. New Zealand 05.
Do you still have no sound?
Taxi to ramp via Alpha Juliet Bravo Kilo Foxtrot. Qantas 145 heavy.
All right, let me check. It's showing it's working on my end. I would say refresh and come back in, maybe. Try that. I think that happened to Liam earlier. Yeah, I'll have to check the layout on at MSP for sure. Yeah, I'm not sure why the sound keeps going out for some people. But I would definitely say refresh, maybe. All right, let's head on down here for our New Zealand arrival. Oh, is that what's going on, Liam? They plan on building an additional runway? Okay, that's cool. I didn't know that either. New Zealand 677, runway 05 right, clear. I wanted to have them line up and wait. New Zealand 677, runway 05 right, line up and wait. New Zealand 8456, runway 05 right. New Zealand 8456, runway 05 right, cleared to land.
Runway 05 right. Line up and wait. New Zealand 677.
New Zealand 9053, taxi to ramp by Alpha Bravo 4 Bravo. Back
Runway
again.
05 right, clear to land. New Zealand 8456.
Did that work for you, Aviator?
Bravo 4, Bravo. New Zealand 953.
Auckland Tower. New Zealand 8138 on final 05 right.
New Zealand 677, runway 05 right, clear for takeoff. We'll get them out of here. Got a couple more
Runway 05
arrivals.
right. Cleared for takeoff. New Zealand 677.
New Zealand 8138, radar contact, continue approach. 05 right.
Command requirement missing. New Zealand 8138.
New Zealand 8138, radar contact, continue approach, runway 05 right.
Roger. Runway 05 right.
Awesome.
New Zealand 8138.
Well, thanks for coming back. Oh, okay. 15 years ago, they had 2 runways? Okay. That makes sense. All right, we got them out of here. There they go with the wheels down. Yep. We are on our way to our destination with 3 green. We'll turn them. New Zealand 677, turn right, heading 180, contact departure. There they go with their wheels down.
Departure on 128.2. New Zealand 677. Good day.
Compliments of Just Flight traffic. Our heavy is finally parking. They're getting over there. Let's see. See, I love these lives because I get all this information. You guys know all this stuff. So that's pretty cool. Oh, it might still be in the sim, huh? That's interesting.
Auckland ground. New Zealand 445 with information kilo. Requesting push and start.
That's really interesting. New Zealand 445, pushback approved, spec runway 05 right. No, I don't want you facing south. New Zealand 8138, runway 05 right, cleared to land. Number 2. This one is number 1.
Runway 05 right. Cleared to land. New Zealand 8138.
New Zealand 445, pushback approved, expect runway 05 right.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 05 right. New Zealand 445.
Yep, just flight ATC still has an issue with that.
New Zealand 559er with information kilo. Requesting push and start.
I mean, I'm hoping that they fix that. I would think they would, but I'm not in the know on that. There's a couple things, you know, it'd be nice if they added more, you know, update it and add more jets and liveries and such that need to be added.
Auckland ground. Channel
So we don't have
778
blank
with information kilo.
planes.
Requesting push and start.
All right, we have a Chatham ready for pushback. Chatham 778, pushback approved. Expect runway 05 right. They are
Expect runway 05
right there.
right. Channel 778.
New Zealand 8456, taxi to ramp via Alpha Bravo 5, Bravo Charlie 5.
Taxi to ramp
We'll
via
take
Alpha,
you guys into the
Bravo
tower
5,
here for a second.
Bravo, Charlie 5, New Zealand 8456.
This is our current sitch. Why? Now look at this. 8456. What are they doing?
559er with information kilo. Requesting push and start.
New Zealand 8456, hold position. What are you doing?
Hold position. New Zealand 8456.
For the love of Pete. New Zealand 8456, taxi to ramp via Bravo 4, Bravo Charlie 5. Use Alpha, please. Thank you.
Taxi to ramp via Bravo 4, Bravo Charlie 5, New Zealand 8456.
Oh my goodness.
Auckland ground. New Zealand 445 ready to taxi.
All right. New Zealand 445, taxi to runway 05 right via Kilo Echo Lima Mike Alpha.
Taxi to runway 05 right via Kilo Echo Lima Mike Alpha. New Zealand 445.
All right, let's check out how we're doing here on pushback. Everything looks good there. Our next arrival's coming in. We've already cleared them to land.
Tower, New Zealand 440 on final 05 right.
Auckland ground. Channel 778 ready to taxi.
Yeah, here's another issue too, guys. When it comes to just flight traffic, we see here we have 2 New Zealand 559ers. That's an issue too. Yep. Well documented issue. Chatham 778, taxi to runway 05 right via Delta Bravo Alpha.
Taxi to runway 05 right via Delta Bravo Alpha. Channel 778.
Let's go ahead and get this. I don't know which of these 559ers are going to be the one to be pushed back, but here we go. Let's find out which one. New Zealand 559er, pushback approved, expect runway 05 right. No, I don't want you facing any direction, to be honest, because I don't know which one's pushing back. Wait for that to clear out. There we go. New Zealand 559er, pushback approved, expect runway 05 right.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 05
Hey, all you can do
right.
is laugh about
New
it.
Zealand 559er.
Yep, going to the MC drive instead of the gates. Okay, so which one's being pushed back? Okay, it's this one right here. Boop, 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 that one. Neat. So the other one will just sit there for now.
Auckland Tower, New Zealand 188 on final 05 right.
New Zealand 8138, taxi to ramp via Bravo 5, Bravo.
Taxi to ramp via Bravo 5. Bravo. New Zealand 8138.
New Zealand 440. Runway 05 right, clear to land. New Zealand 188, radar contact, continue approach, runway 05 right.
Runway 05 right. Clear to land. New Zealand 440.
All right, let's head down
Roger.
to where the
Runway
action
05
is.
right. New Zealand 188.
This one's going to hang a right here.
18141 with information kilo, requesting push and start.
Okay, New Zealand 8141. That's going to be this one right there. New Zealand 8141, pushback approved, facing south. There we
Pushback
go.
approved, facing south. New Zealand 8141.
We'll get them pushed back. This one is coming on in. And I can't believe it. We have been live now for An hour and 20 minutes. If you are enjoying the stream, be sure to hit that like, that bell, that sub. You guys always do.
Ground, New Zealand 559 ready to taxi.
It helps the channel. Thank you all so much, Gen X family. Here we go. We've got... I'm just going to wait. We got that one coming in. That one coming in behind. Let's just wait. We're not in any rush. New Zealand 559er taxi to runway 05 right via Bravo Mike Alpha.
Taxi to runway 05 right via Bravo Mike Alpha, New Zealand 559er.
Yeah, it can get confusing. I was, where was I at? Dallas. And it was literally multiple of these duplicates. Some of them were triplicates. And I was like confused. Is it possible, is there a possibility to...
Auckland ground, New Zealand 8141 ready to taxi.
Oh, to speed up or slow down planes on approach. No, it is not. I know what you mean, too, by giving them a command, reduce speed to 160, for example. Reduce speed to 220. Yeah, there's not, unfortunately, in this sim. I've had a couple people ask me that before. In fact, I've had some people say, you need to start slowing those down and giving them more room, and I have no control over that. There were a couple people all fired up about it, and you could tell they had never even played the sim before, and yeah, this just not, they don't have that programmed in here, unfortunately. New Zealand 188, runway 05 right, cleared to land.
Runway 05 right, clear to land, New Zealand 188.
New Zealand 445, runway 05 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. I think I can sneak him out.
Runway 05 right, clear for immediate takeoff, New Zealand 445.
I think. I don't know. Again, they move so slow at that angle. I mean, he looked like he was 5 miles out at the time of calling that up, but this will be a good chance to really see again. That turn takes a while. Man, I'll probably have to have him go around. We'll head on down there. What? Yeah, there's no way. No way whatsoever. New Zealand 188, go around.
Go around, New Zealand 188.
So if you guys play this airport, definitely keep an eye on that. It's one thing I'm learning here. Hey, they got their wheels down. Wait, let's do this. We'll get up there. That's about as high as we can go. Yeah, their wheels are down. Chatham 778, runway 05 right, line up and wait.
Runway 05 right, line up and wait, Chatham 778.
New Zealand 188, turn right, heading 120, contact departure. They'll get your sequence back in.
Departure on 128.2, New Zealand 188.
All right, we got some stuff down here we need to address. New Zealand 8141, taxi to runway 05 right via Bravo Juliet Alpha. Right there.
Taxi to runway 05 right via Bravo Juliet Alpha.
This one's almost coming straight in, so we'll send them right in on Bravo 5 right here. New Zealand 440, taxi to ramp via Bravo 5.
Taxi to ramp via Bravo 5, New Zealand 440.
New Zealand, well, let's see here.
Auckland Tower, New Zealand 104, heavy on final 05 right.
New Zealand 445, turn right, heading 120, contact departure. Laser Guitarist,
Departure
welcome.
128.2, New Zealand 445.
Welcome to the house. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we've been going for about an hour and 20 minutes. It's been a lot of fun. I'm probably going to hang out to the 2-hour mark, so there's some time. Chatham 778, runway 05 right, clear for takeoff. Gotta get them off the runway.
Runway 05 right. Clear for takeoff. Chatham
New Zealand
778.
559er, runway 05 right, line up and wait. New Zealand 104 heavy, radar contact, continue approach, runway 05 right.
Runway 05 right. Line up and wait. New Zealand 559er.
Hey, thanks for sticking around, Aviator.
Runway 05 right. New Zealand 104 heavy.
Definitely. Yeah, like I said, I'll probably hang out for another 40 minutes or so. We'll make this a 2-hour live stream today. Appreciate everyone that's stopped in, commented, hung out. There they go, and their landing gear is working. New Zealand 559er, runway 05 right, clear for takeoff. Wind is 9-0 at 11.
Negative. Unknown command. New Zealand 559er.
New Zealand 559er, wind is 9-0 at 11, runway 05 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 05 right. Cleared for takeoff. New Zealand 559er.
Laser guitarist, are you getting all this rain too down in southern Michigan?
Auckland Tower, New Zealand 971 heavy on final 05 right.
Chatham 778, turn left heading 360, contact departure.
Departure on 128.
We got 2 heavies
Chatham
coming in.
778.
That's pretty cool. 2 of them. New Zealand 104 heavy, runway 05 right, cleared to land. New Zealand 971 heavy, radar contact, continue approach, runway 05 right.
Runway 05 right. Clear to land. New Zealand 104 heavy.
There they go,
Roger.
wheels
Runway
down.
05 right. New Zealand 971
It looks like the
heavy.
wheels wanted to retract. They had moved in slightly, but
Auckland ground radio check. How do you read? New Zealand 559er.
New Zealand 559er, I can't do anything with you. You are a duplicate, sir. New Zealand 8141, runway 05 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 05 right. Cleared for takeoff. New Zealand 8141.
New Zealand 8141, runway 05 right, clear for immediate takeoff. I don't want you diddling around. Yeah,
Runway
this one's
05 right. Cleared for immediate takeoff. New Zealand 8141.
that one is our duplicate. So, unfortunately, let's select it and we'll get rid of it. Because as long as it's still flying around in the airspace, I won't be able to do anything with it, unfortunately. Okay, let's go down here and let's make sure that they get off the ground. I've had a couple go-arounds, laser guitarists, in this session. I've been off my game a little bit. Of course, I've been chatting a lot too, just hanging out, having fun here, so. Even pushed back a jet in the wrong direction. I had to delete that one. I didn't catch it in time. Oh my goodness. This little turd, come on. Please. Please. No. What do you guys think? Yes or no? Yes or no? Is he getting off the ground? In time? Going around. Come on. Get up. Get up. Let's just see.
Auckland Tower, New Zealand 442 on final 05 right.
If I was being more serious, I would handle this the appropriate way, but
New Zealand 104 heavy is going around. There is traffic on the runway.
New Zealand 104 heavy, turn right, heading 120, contact departure.
Departure on 128.2. New Zealand 104 heavy. Good day.
Bad controller. Did that plane not delete? I'm farting around with this too. Are you serious? What is going on here? Delete. They're gone. 559er hopefully is finally gone. I don't want to see them ever again. 559er. Don't want to see ya. Nope. All right, let's clear the next heavy. New Zealand 971 heavy, runway 05 right, clear to land. New Zealand 8141, contact departure.
Runway 05 right, cleared to land. New Zealand 971 heavy.
Oh, wow, the
Departure
bus got flooded on
128.2,
Telegraph?
New Zealand 8141.
Yeah, I actually know
Good
where
day.
Telegraph is. Yep. Years ago, I used to run medical supplies from mid-Michigan, and Detroit was an area that I would run them to. Yeah. So I'm familiar with Telegraph, 9 Mile, other areas that you really don't want to go down into. Definitely familiar with those too. New Zealand 442, radar contact, continue approach, runway 05 right.
Roger, runway 05 right, New Zealand 442.
All right, here comes our heavy. This one, there was nothing on the runway to stop them. And a beautiful landing as usual. Aviator, you got to work tomorrow, man. That's a bummer. Well, I hope you have a good day at work tomorrow. A good day at work is always better than a bad day at work. Yeah, and I always say a bad day of golf is always better than a good day at work. So I guess it's all about perspective. This one's getting off a lot sooner. What a beautiful bird. New Zealand 971 heavy taxi to ramp by Alpha Bravo 3 Bravo. They're going to a different location
Taxi to ramp
than the
by
other
Alpha
heavies.
Bravo 3.
They're
Bravo.
going to the other end.
New Zealand 971 heavy.
Auckland Tower, New Zealand 188 on final 05 right.
All right, I got to clear 442. New Zealand 442, runway 05 right, cleared to land. New Zealand 188, radar contact, continue approach, runway 05 right.
Runway 05 right, cleared to land. New Zealand 442.
Roger, runway 05 right, New Zealand 188.
And believe me, folks, I've had a lot of bad golf days. But to be out in nature and just kind of chill out, kind of like this stream. This stream's been really chill. Kind of like golf. I've had some miscues in this stream. Normally my streams are pretty clean, but it's been, a lot of times it's a lot of fun. You don't have to be perfect out here. Just have fun. All right, so we got these two coming in. We still have our big boy that's taxiing on in. Let's watch this guy, shall we? Let me scoot down there. We'll have that other one sequenced back in, I'm sure, soon. So we'll get to have another one come in here. They'll probably go to the same location. They're going all the way down here to the end. Like, I think right in here somewhere. Let's do this. Sun is starting to set here in Auckland. Getting some
Auckland
nice
Tower,
yellow
New Zealand
colors here.
5066 on final 05 right.
That bird just came in. We'll go ahead and clear the next one. New Zealand 188, wind is 9 or 0 at 11, runway 05 right, clear to land.
Runway 05 right, clear to land, New Zealand 188.
Golf's not a great sport in the Netherlands. I could understand that. New Zealand 5066, radar contact, continue approach, runway 05 right. All right, let's see where they're parking. Oh, they're parking right
Runway
here.
05 right.
Okay.
New Zealand
So not quite back in
5066.
here, but right there. Interesting. Pretty cool. New Zealand 442, taxi to ramp via Alpha, Bravo 6, Delta 1. All right, so they're going into Delta 1.
Taxi to ramp via Alpha, Bravo 6, Delta 1, New Zealand 442.
Yeah, I was saying earlier in the stream, for some of you that weren't here early on, we have had so much rain here in Michigan that my front yard's flooded. The ditches are almost to the top. I'm surrounded by farm field, so the farm fields all flooded in areas, the low-lying areas. We have all these geese hanging out. They're just chilling. We got the random ducks flying in too. So that was cool. Some of them almost came into our yard today because my backyard has spots that's flooded. And sometimes they'll come in and hang out in the water, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it's just been like a multiple little ponds out here. All right, who do we have coming in next? We got 188 and we've got 5066. All right. No cross. I'm not sure what you mean by no cross. New Zealand 5066, runway 05 right, cleared to land. Number 2.
Runway 05 right, clear to land, New Zealand 5066.
Oh, no Crocs. Gotcha. Yeah, no Crocs. Definitely no Crocs. I used to have a pair of Crocs. If you're talking about the shoes, or if you're talking about actual crocodiles, yeah, we don't have to worry about that here in cold Michigan, that's for sure. Not where we live. But, you know, in the water, yeah, I used to have Crocs, but I wore them so much I don't...
Auckland Tower, New Zealand
I didn't buy another pair after they wore out.
Right.
And they were blue, so like a light blue. They didn't really match with anything I wear. I'd really look like a dork. We went on vacation in Florida that year, and yeah, I kind of look like a dork with Crocs on. Absolute dork. Who do we have coming in there? All right, we'll get them taxied in. New Zealand 188, taxi to ramp via Bravo 5 Bravo.
Taxi to ramp via Bravo 5. Bravo. New Zealand 188.
New Zealand 5116, runway 05 right, cleared to land. Number 2.
Negative, unknown command, New Zealand 5116.
All right, really, lady, come on. New Zealand 5116, wind is 9 or 0 at 11, runway 05 right, cleared to land. Number 2.
Runway 05 right, cleared to land, New Zealand 5116.
I gotta slow it down for these pilots sometimes. Slow it down. All right. They're going to pull straight in here. We'll watch them pull in. Watch the jetway. We'll watch the jetway come to them. Got to get these passengers off this plane. They're sick of being in there. Get to the end of the flight. You're tired of being in there. You just want to get out. Get out, wait an hour for your luggage. Then drive 2 hours home. At least that's the way it is for me, coming out of KDTW, Detroit Metro. Yeah, it's not quite 2 hours. Might be more like an hour, 40 minutes. So I'm exaggerating a little bit. All right, this one's coming in. Go back over here. What's happening with the jetway? Come on. Is it not working today? Boy, folks, that looks like a real mess, doesn't it? What is going on with that jetway? They just rammed it right into the door. What a bunch of idiots. What a bunch of idiots. Petrol price here in my area in the States, in Michigan.
Auckland ground, New Zealand 625 with information kilo. Requesting push
A week
start.
ago I filled up, it was basically $4.20 a gallon. I filled up a couple days ago for $3.60. I know some areas of the country they're talking prices of eight something a gallon to 6 something a gallon, like California and whatnot. New Zealand 625 pushback approved. Expect runway 05 right. But they're pretty expensive. I mean,
Pushback
considering
approved. Expect runway 05 right. New Zealand 625.
several weeks ago it was, I think I was filling up at $2.39 a gallon or $2.49.
Auckland ground, New Zealand 625 with information kilo. Requesting push start.
Hey, look at this. This is exciting. We have duplicates again. I am fired up about that. New Zealand 5066, taxi to ramp via Bravo 5. $11 a gallon.
New Zealand 5066.
Oh, you poor people. My goodness. That is horrific. My goodness. Shocking. So sorry that they're that high. That is terrible. Seems like everybody everywhere is feeling the pinch of things. All right, our next arrival, we already cleared them to land, so they're good. We just got to deal with this duplicate situation. You drive an EV now? How's that working out for you? As far as the EV?
Auckland ground, New Zealand 625 ready to taxi.
I know they keep, progressing the technology and everything. Like here in the United States, they have not had good luck selling EV trucks. So I know that's been a big thing. They were trying to roll that out. And a lot of people just weren't having it. New Zealand 625 taxi to runway 05 right via Bravo, Juliet Alpha. Move along here.
Taxi to runway 05 right via Bravo, Juliet Alpha.
Well, good. I'm glad it's working out for you.
Auckland Tower, New Zealand 558 on final 05 right.
All right, here comes our turboprop, twin prop. I know some people love them, some people hate them. I'm kind of indifferent. I know some people have issues with them here in the colder climates like Michigan and Minnesota and Wisconsin and whatnot. Okay, gotcha. Your distance in Holland, yeah. Not that far as in the United States. Yeah, if you go across country, you got to have multiple charges, and it's a real pain in the butt. Let's go ahead and taxi them on in. New Zealand 5116, taxi to ramp via Alpha Bravo for Bravo. Just let
Taxi
them
to ramp
roll in.
via Alpha, Bravo 4, Bravo, New Zealand 5116.
Hey, we've got a land heavy coming in. It'd be cool to see that one. LAN 800 heavy. They'll make contact with us here in probably about 5 minutes. Wow, it's actually stopped raining here at my house right now. I can't believe it. It's actually stopped, everybody. All right, they're coming in. I'm getting fired up for the Michigan-Arizona college basketball game tonight. Go blue. See what happens. It's going to be a tough game. Arizona is no slouch. Neither's Michigan, but I expect it to be competitive. I don't think Michigan's going to blow them out like they've kind of been blowing everybody else out.
Auckland Tower, line 800, heavy on final 05 right.
Land 800 heavy, radar contact, continue approach, runway 05 right.
Roger, runway 05 right, line 800 heavy.
Auckland ground, New Zealand 447 with information Lima, requesting push and start.
New Zealand 447, pushback approved, facing south. Go ahead and get them pushed back.
Pushback approved facing south. New Zealand 447.
New Zealand 558, wind is 70 at 13, runway 5 right, clear to land. It's starting to get dark here. I gotta let this clear out. It got all messed up. Yeah, that is really good for an EV. Yeah. No, that makes sense for you. Absolutely. And at those gas prices, my goodness. I get it. All right, 447's on pushback. 625. We got to wait for our arrival. New Zealand 558, runway 05 right, cleared to land. Dark. What's happening here? You go up here, it's not as dark. Might have to turn the airport lights on, maybe. I don't know.
Auckland Tower, Zana 2288 heavy on final 05 right.
Another heavy. Zana 288 heavy. Runway 05 right. Cleared to land. Number 3.
Runway 05 right, clear to land. Zana 2288
Land 800 heavy, runway 05 right, cleared to land. Go ahead and clear these boys on in.
Runway
These heavies.
05 right, cleared to land, line 800 heavy.
Auckland ground, New Zealand 447 ready to taxi.
New Zealand 625, runway 05 right, line up and wait.
Runway 05 right, line up and wait. New Zealand 625.
New Zealand 447, taxi to runway 05 right via Bravo Juliet Alpha.
Taxi to runway 05 right via Bravo, Juliet, Alpha. New Zealand 447.
Oh, this one's going pretty much straight in too, so we can, we'll just taxi them right in. New Zealand 558, taxi to ramp via Bravo 5 Bravo.
Taxi to ramp via Bravo 5, Bravo. New Zealand 558.
New Zealand 625, wind is 7013, runway 05. Right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 05 right, cleared for takeoff. New Zealand 625.
Hey, appreciate it, Aviator. Thank you so much for swinging on in, hanging out, chatting it up. Man, yeah, definitely come in anytime and hang out with us for sure. Thank you so much for the support of the channel and all the love. Greatly appreciate it. Have an awesome day tomorrow at work. All right, we got our heavies coming in. They are both cleared to land. This one is rip-roaring out of here. I'm going to hit the lights for fun. Let's just get the lights on. I don't know why it's this dark at 5:30 there, but maybe that's a thing. I don't know. A lot of cloud cover. We'll just err on the side of safety. Yeah, we'll see you later. Take care. New Zealand 625. Turn right, heading 120. Contact departure. Put your gear up.
Departure on
Oh, here comes our heavy.
New Zealand 625.
Yeah. Is it going to make it all the way down here? Will they go to the taxiway ahead of us?
146, heavy on final 05 right.
All right. Yeah, they're going to turn right there, aren't they? All right, let's just go over here. Let's go over here. That's a cool livery. New Zealand 146 heavy. Radar contact. Continue approach. Runway 05 right.
Roger,
I suppose
right. New Zealand 146 heavy.
we should delete that duplicate now, huh? Our duplicate. Let's get rid of that, maybe, if we can. Let's see here. Delete. And I think we have to do it twice. And what do we say on this channel?
New Zealand 625.
We say bye-bye now. Yep, it is gone. It is gone. New Zealand 146 heavy, runway 05 right, cleared to land. New Zealand 447, runway 05 right, line up behind next landing. Land 800 heavy, taxi to ramp via Alpha Juliet Kilo.
Runway 05 right, cleared to land. New Zealand 146 heavy.
I don't like that. Let's
Runway
change
05
that.
right, line up behind next landing aircraft. New Zealand 447.
Land 800 heavy, taxi to ramp via Alpha Juliet Bravo Kilo. Let's not be dumb.
Taxi to ramp via Alpha, Juliet, Bravo, Kilo. Land 800 heavy.
Oh, let's head down here. Wow, that Air Asia looks cool. Looks cool. And I always forget how to say
Auckland
that
Tower,
one.
New Zealand 104 heavy on final 05 right.
Xanadu? I don't know. Okay, our next heavy's 10 miles out. We've got to get this little guy out of here. I mean, he's little compared to this, but he ain't no slouch either. All right, they got to get off the runway. We'll get this rolling. Oh, the drama of it all. New Zealand 447, runway 05 right, clear for immediate takeoff. Get on the roll.
Runway 05 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. New Zealand 447.
Xanu 288 heavy, taxi to ramp via Alpha Juliet. I got it.
Taxi to ramp via Alpha Juliet. Xana 288 heavy.
Awesome. Wow, we're getting a row of heavies here. We also have a China Eastern that has come up on the D Bright. Check this out. There they are. New Zealand's and a China Eastern. And we'll just keep our gear down. Yep. Fly with our gear down. All right, let's go ahead and make sure everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing. Yep, they are taxiing.
Auckland Tower, China
Juliet.
Eastern 779 heavy on final 05 right.
LAN is headed to their terminal. New Zealand 447, turn left heading 360, contact departure.
Departure on 128.2.
Yeah, there's a
New
lot of
Zealand
cool
447.
liveries in this
Good
one,
day.
for sure. Yeah, I've been enjoying them. I just hope that Just Flight Traffic comes up with an update. But even these New Zealand, Air New Zealand's, they just look really good. I'm kind of excited to see what the China Eastern looks like. I can't remember if I had one of those in the video I did or not, the China Eastern. The Air Asia, I think I did. But this weather is kind of getting, it's still got a haze. We got sun going down. We're just going to keep those airport lights on. But definitely enjoying these liveries. All right. New Zealand 146 Heavy, taxi to ramp via Alpha Lima Echo.
Taxi to ramp via Alpha Lima.
I'm gonna have him.
Echo.
I'm
New
gonna have him
Zealand
go that way.
146 Heavy.
Just make it simple for him. All right, so our next one coming in is New Zealand 104 Heavy. China Eastern 779er Heavy. Runway 05 right, cleared to land. Number 2 in line.
Runway 05 right, clears to land. China Eastern 779er Heavy.
And I think after China Eastern comes in, I'm probably going to call it. We've been here for 2 hours. And I think I'm going to call it a live stream once we get that second one in. Look at this one.
Going around New Zealand
Oh.
104 Heavy.
What happened? They were cleared. I don't know what happened. Hopefully we'll get an explanation from the pilots. Kind of weird how when they go around like this. That's kind of strange. But I want to hear what they have to say, so I'm just going to let it play out. See if they give me an explanation. This is more like a low flyover than a true go-around. They should immediately go around. Thanks, Laser Guitarist. Happy Easter to you and yours also. Greatly appreciate it. Yeah, it's been a nice weekend so far. We had a church service last night. Went to that. I actually played guitar and sang there, led some worship songs, and then we're gonna be meeting with family tomorrow after church and just kind of hang out and chill out, have a good meal together. So, yeah, happy Easter to you also. Thanks for stopping on in here too on the weekend, hanging out with me. And everybody else that's been in the live stream, thank you so much. All right, here comes China Eastern. Let's check this one out. That's pretty cool. I don't think I've seen... Have I seen that livery with the Just Flight Traffic? I can't remember. Looks cool. New Zealand 5020, runway 05 right, radar contact, continue approach.
Runway 05 right, roger. New Zealand 5020.
Yeah, it's a nice looking bird too. Hey, Laser Guitarist, have you heard any more on an update for the TS3 Assistant? I have not heard anything. I can't with the just flight traffic, I still can't get the aircraft identifications as far as what type of aircraft or where they're going to or coming from. Sometimes I get the going to, coming from, sometimes I don't. But I definitely don't get which aircraft they are, their type. China Eastern 779er heavy taxi to ramp via Alpha Lima Echo.
Taxi to ramp via Alpha Lima Echo. China Eastern 779er heavy.
All right, I'll go to an overhead view here. Again, it's definitely a nice airport, nice size. All the different heavies that can come in and out of here. Really have enjoyed this time with you all here at Auckland,
Auckland Tower.
New Zealand.
468 on final 05 right.
All right, everybody, I'm going to leave you all on this note. Thank you
Auckland ground, New Zealand 5105 with information Lima, requesting push and start.
so much again, everyone that came in, spent time here with the Gen X family. It's good conversations. And just had a good time with y'all. So thank you all again. Be sure to hit that like, that bell, and sub on your way out if you haven't done so already. And this is the Gen X Gamers saying, I will catch you all in the next one. God bless. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye now.
Auckland ground, New Zealand 691 with information Lima, requesting push and start.